So here is key lime pie. I hope it tastes as good as it kind of looks, maybe. Anyway, I'm getting ready for soup night and people start arriving here in about the next hour, and I think I've got my good friend Deb coming. Hey, hi, I'm Amy Roloff, so welcome to my little kitchen. Thanks for joining me tonight, or today, whatever it may be. In fact, I'm actually doing this in the nighttime because we were filming today, Chris and I, and so we were kind of busy doing this and that and everything, so I have time tonight. Because tomorrow we're having soup night. We're having a few friends over, and so I'm bringing back my soup night that I do once a month. And we haven't been able to do that, obviously, because of COVID and everything. So it's just gonna be the 6 of us. It'll be a really nice, small, quaint group. So I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, so because it's March and it's kind of all about green, I am going to make my split pea soup. And then I thought it'd be really cool to kind of think of, I don't know, the South, Florida, warmer weather, springtime, I don't know, but I'm gonna make key lime pie. And I'm never made it before, but if I did, it's been so long ago that to me, this is like brand new. So I'm gonna do the key lime pie tonight and start the soup early in the morning tomorrow so the peas have time to get soft and everything, and all the flavors from the ham hocks and carrots and onions and herbs and spices and all that other good stuff. So anyway, we're doing key lime pie today. So I probably should have gone and asked for questions, what's the best? But I did go on the internet and I looked at a ton of recipes, and I've even made this a couple of times, but I think I've come up with kind of my version of key lime pie. So those of you that are down in Florida and the Key West, I'm sure this is not even gonna be near what you guys do. But with all that I looked at, the biggest thing was the lime juice. And I was really amazed at how little lime juice there is in here. So everyone recommends Nellie and Joe's key lime juice. And so that's what I'm gonna use. But you can go ahead and squeeze enough regular lime to make about 1 cup. I would have to say you would probably need like 6, 8 of them or more. And the key limes, who knows how many you need, because I did see them in the store and they are really, really little. I would say you probably have to need like, I don't know, 20, 40 of them? Anyway, so I thought I would use 1 cup of key lime juice from Nellie and Joe's, juice from 2 limes, regular limes, and I also zested it because I thought it'd be really cool to put that in the whipped cream. I don't think I want it in the custard part because I want the custard part to really kind of like be, for the lack of words, pure, no stuff in it. So maybe next time I'll do that, but this is gonna go on the whipped topping. I'm gonna do whipped cream topping. So I have 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs and I have 1 cup of shortbread cookies. I thought that would be a really good combo. And you know what? There is one thing I forgot. I want to put just a little bit of sugar in there just to kind of sweeten it up a little bit so that it kind of blends more in the pie instead of having crust and then pie. So I'll be back in a minute because I forgot the sugar. Okay, I'm back. I have a really large a really large tablespoon of sugar with just a little bit of extra. And so I'm gonna combine the sugar. I don't know why I feel so crowded here. The sugar, the graham cracker crumbs, the shortbread cookie, and I'm just gonna add just a little, like a dash of salt. And I think I just spilled the pepper. just to kind of temper that sweetness. But also this will help mix everything together. So really this is kind of like my pumpkin pie crust. No, not my pumpkin pie crust. What is this for? I think cheesecake. I think that was one of the things I use graham cracker crumbs, but instead I sometimes use shortbread. What else do I do this for? Man, I can't remember. I think it's cheesecake. So anyway, just combine that. Did my butter soften up? I think I've got to heat up my butter a little bit, so I'm going to zap this in the oven, in the microwave. I'm going to go ahead and zest 2 limes. I think limes are sometimes a little harder, a little tougher than lemons, so I'm definitely going to use my squeezer, which I totally love. I know you're probably asking me why, if I've got the key lime juice, am I using 2 lime juice or 2 lemons, 2 limes for lime juice? I don't know. I just thought it'd add a little extra punch to it. Tell you the truth, I really don't know why. I just felt like it. I'm gonna see how it tastes, how it does, and hopefully it'll work. So I got the juice of 2 limes here. I thought I'd do this while the butter was heating up. Okay, that'll be there. I'll put this in here. So we got that ready to go. Get my butter out. And what the butter will do will help solidify, kind of be able to press this crust together. Now I've got 2 cups of the crumbs, and I probably only have about maybe 3 tablespoons of butter in here, melted butter. I didn't want to go too heavy on the butter because I think it kind of makes for a greasy crust sometimes. And it kind of creates a barrier between the crust and the kind of the custard condensed milk. So I just wanted to start off with 3 tablespoons of butter. And if I need more, I can add more. But you know what, you guys? I think I'm gonna do just, if I added 3 tablespoons, about 3 tablespoons of butter, I think I'm just gonna add 1 more tablespoon. So anywhere from 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter. Hi, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are enjoying it, and I would really appreciate it if you liked it and subscribe to it. And oh, don't forget to click that little bell up there, and you'll be notified of future videos that are new and coming on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much for that. And I would really appreciate it if you shared the video and let other people know and encourage them to subscribe and like the videos as well. So anyway, thank you, and back to the video. So yeah, I have just about another tablespoon of butter. I just think it needs just a little bit more to kind of be able to press down this crust and not have it too flaky, too crumbly. Should have put this in a bigger bowl. Okay. But like I said, I didn't want to add too much butter that it becomes too wet and it doesn't really crisp up and become really like flaky. Okay, I'm gonna, got my pie dish here. I'm going to put that all in here. Hopefully it won't stick to my hands. Okay, there we go. Then we're gonna put this in the oven and bake it for about anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes, just so the crust has a chance to set. And so that when you add the condensed milk and the lime juice and the egg and mix all that together, it's able to just kind of not soak through the crust, but really create that layer on top of the crust, but also just adhere to the top of it. So anyway, 7 minutes. I'll go put this in the oven. So I'm back. The pie crust is in the oven. It has maybe about 3 or 4 more minutes to go. So in the meantime, let's get going on the actual key lime part of it. I should have put this big bowl, or all of the condensed milk into this bowl, but I wasn't thinking. So I'm gonna pour 2 cans, 14 ounces each, so a total of 28 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. I think that's good. I went ahead and just broke up the egg yolk, so it'll be better to kind of combine in this, but it's gonna be 2 egg yolks, just so that I have something to kind of pull this all together. I know the condensed milk will thicken up and really thicken it up as well. I don't know, I just want the creaminess and the assurance that it's gonna do that. Okay, we have the 2 lime juice, the juice of 2 limes. I'm gonna put that in here. Then we're gonna put in the sour cream, and this is only about a 1/2 cup. This will add a little bit of like that tartness, creaminess to it. Kind of balance it out. Okay. Sorry, I did lick my finger. Sorry about that. In fact, I should. Didn't have my towel with me. Okay, so this is the special stuff. The actual key lime juice, or the juice from actual key lime. The actual juice from key limes. Boy, that sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? But you know, this actually comes from Florida. Okay, if I could get the thing out. Wow. They don't make it easy. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna shake this up. Just in case there's any, just in case there's any sediments on the bottom, I get a good, good dose of this. Okay, so it's gonna be about a cup. Where did my cup go? So we're gonna do about a cup. Did I add everything? I wanna make sure I added everything. There's so few ingredients in there, I feel like I'm missing something. So, now I didn't really show you the juice from the 2 limes that I did, but they were much clearer than this. I don't know if you can kind of see that. And I think this is what really gives, besides the egg yolks, the key lime pie, that kind of yellow color, not white, or, you know what, I think I need a whisk for this. Be better to have a whisk. Oh, here's one. See, I got one out and I didn't even know it. To kind of combine everything together, really get it mixed in. So I have 2 yolks, 2 cans, 14 ounces each, a total of 28 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. I have about a 1/2 cup of sour cream, about a cup of key lime juice, and the juice of 2 limes. Now you can omit the juice from 2 limes. You don't have to do that. I just did because, I don't know, I wanted to. We'll see if this actually turns out. So I think I have this all mixed in. I've got the oven set at 375. This will only take maybe about 15-20 minutes to bake. Once I get the pie crust out, I'll let it cool down a little bit. It doesn't have to be totally cool, but I'll let it cool down a little bit so I'm not putting all of this on a very hot crust. Let me see. Oh yeah, I think we're done with the pie crust. Yeah, see how it's a nice golden color. So yeah, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and then we'll pour this inside. Okay, I think my pie has cooled down enough. We've got our mixture for our actual key lime kind of custard part of it. It's still a little bit warm, but not too warm. It's definitely cooled down enough, the crust. And like I said, there is the juice of 2 regular limes. I did about 1 cup of Nelly Joes. And from what I read online, everyone says if you really kind of want that key lime taste to it, use key lime juice. So that's what I did. And then I'm gonna save the zest for the whipped cream topping, but I'll do that tomorrow because after this bakes, I'm gonna put it in the, after it cools down a little bit, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator and have it cool overnight. So I really wanted to bake this ahead of time. So as you've known from some of these videos, it's pretty chaotic. So anyway, I'm gonna pour this. Boy, I hope I did enough crust. I think I should have had the crust down up a little farther on the pie plate. It's about a 9-inch pie dish. Okay. Ooh. Just to get some of the air bubbles out. I hope this works. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 10-15 minutes. I know I said 15 to 20. I'm gonna check it between 10 and 15 and just see where it's at. If not, I'll go a few more minutes. So here I go. I'm gonna set my timer. Oh, this is a new timer. This is the timer that came from Chris's house, and so he brought it over here. Let's see if this timer works, huh? You know what, every time I take something over to the oven, like that pie, sometimes a thought goes through my mind where, oh my gosh, what happens if I tripped over this? Or I misjudged where the oven rack was and I dropped it, or it tipped and it spilled. And I don't think I've had that nightmare yet, so hopefully I'm just having it in my thoughts and it doesn't happen in real life. Anyway, 350-degree oven, and then preheated. And so I've got the pie in there, so we'll wait for maybe about 10-12 minutes and see how it goes. Okay, Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. Hi, it's the next day. I'm back in Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen, and look what I have. Key lime pie. And I will have to say, this literally only takes about 15 minutes to bake. If your knife or toothpick comes out clean, even though you think it's a little jiggly, it'll come out. I mean, the pie will be done. And once you let it cool and stick it in the fridge, it has a chance to kind of all come together a little more solid as well. So I think I probably stuck this in the oven a few minutes later, or more than it needed to, but yeah, I would say about 15 minutes should be fine. So what I'm gonna do now is make the whipped cream. We've all made whipped cream before, so I'm just gonna use a hand mixer, pour in some heavy whipping cream I'm not sure I'm going to use this because I'm going to have lemon zest in it. But if you do need anything else, maybe just a tad lime juice or vanilla. And then because I want to make cute little swirly things, I've got a pastry bag here that I'm going to put some of the whipped cream in, I hope. I always have trouble with these things, so we'll see if it works. So I may make a little more whipped cream than I need, just because if this doesn't work, I still have enough whipped cream. So let's get going. So I'm going to start off with 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. You probably really only need 1 cup, but like I said, just in case this doesn't work in this little pastry bag, I just don't want to do it again, I guess. So anyway, I'm going to add 2 cups. There we go. And of course, to sweeten it up a little bit, I'm going to add maybe about 3 to 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar. So here we go. There's about 1, a little over 1, 2. I think I'm only going to add 3. Those were definitely heaping tablespoons. And then we're just gonna get this until it's really nice and thick. Okay, let's see if this little thing will work. It's probably the most inexpensive thing that I bought, and you can definitely find better quality of pastry bag, cake decorating, or pastry bags. Anyway, I definitely have the whipped cream thick, so I'm gonna try and see if I can put a little bit in here. Let's see if this thing will work. I told you I'm not exactly a baker, so I'm hoping this will work. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll use a knife to scoot it down there. Okay, here we go. Oh dear. We'll see. We will see if this thing works. Trying to shake it down there. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Maybe I should close the end. That would help, huh? That would help so it doesn't all squeeze out. Okay. Kind of hard. Whoops. Yeah, I can see where you need more pliable pastry bags instead of something that is not flexible. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. I didn't realize I still had the camera on. I think it looks pretty good, no? So now I'm going to sprinkle some lime zest on the pie. So here is key lime pie. I hope it tastes as good as it kind of looks, maybe. Anyway, I'm getting ready for soup night and people start arriving here in about the next hour, and I think I've got my good friend Deb coming.